Aren't they, babe?
Yeah, they are nice.
I'm grateful that he brings me because I don't know, I feel like it's better when you're buying a car to come with your man. Well, also just to make sure that, you know, I mean business. So the lady went to go look for RAV4 hybrid limiteds and XSEs, so fingers crossed.
You gotta do the whole.
It worked!
Yeah.
That's cool. This will be our first push to start. It's so quiet. That's so funny. Oh, these are the new screens. Guys, this is crazy. They have both cars, the Venza Limited in white and the RAV4 XSE 2024, and they're only charging a couple thousand more than they did for the used ones. So it might happen today. Okay, this is the Venza Limited.
The cancel and then yes.
I like this better than the used one. I forget they don't have a knob.
Oh, I know.
I think what this one has over the other one for me is the head-up display, ventilated seats. This thing is cool, the frost. That's pretty cool, yeah. That one looks so rugged, like you're gonna go on a camping adventure.
Yeah.
And then this one's like, I'm a soccer mom, but I work a 9 to 5. See, that's who I want to be. And this is who I am. That's how I feel, but I've always loved the RAV4, so I don't know. Did not expect it to happen tonight, but here we are.
Well, hey, you've been looking for so long.
That's true. So what am I signing? Is this gonna be a hard pull?
Always is.
Do I get to keep a copy of this? So today is an exciting day. Today is the day that I'm gonna go pick up my brand new car. I'm freaking shook. I'm supposed to be at the dealership at 7. Probably gonna be late because I'm waiting for my boyfriend to get home from work and he's running a bit late. I just made myself a protein shake and I just got it everywhere. Let me clean this, I'll be right back. As I was saying, making sure this is closed, gotta make a sandwich for Bae and maybe for myself too, because knowing what I know about dealerships and how long we were there last time, we will probably be there late. This is like the second biggest purchase of my entire life. The first one being this house, this beautiful house that I'm so proud of and so incredibly grateful for. But this car, y'all, I have wanted this specific car forever. I remember that I first saw this car back in 2019, and back then I had, you know, recently graduated college. I thought maybe I could look into getting a car as a little graduation gift. It never happened, obviously. I moved to DC. I love living in DC. That was always my goal, to work there. And I just didn't get to get a car because if you're in DC or like New York City are very metro accessible. You can get everywhere on the metro. Lyfts are honestly pretty cheap in the city because there's so many Lyft drivers and Uber drivers. So at the time, it just didn't make sense to, you know, buy a car. And I had seen this car that I really wanted, especially in 2020 during the Pan Dulce. I feel like I really wanted a car because I just felt like it would be a way for me to get out of the house and just go for a drive, even though I couldn't see anyone. Back then, it just didn't make sense financially. And I mean, does it ever really financially make sense to buy a car? They're just like depreciating assets, yada yada. I kept coming up with excuses and just decided to just keep saving up money since 2020 to buy my car. Fast forward to 2022, actually, I had enough money to buy the car that I wanted, which was a Toyota RAV4 hybrid, because I really wanted a hybrid and I still do. Gotta save as much on gas as we can, but I also want an SUV really bad. So fast forward to 2022 when I was looking at buying a car, and I was so close that I even put a deposit on a brand new car. And back then, the prices for new cars were just outrageous. Like, it was my dream car and I was gonna pay, I think it was like $43,000, and it didn't even have like the panoramic sunroof, which is something that I really freaking want. So now to see that I'm so close to potentially having this car that I've truly had my eye on since 2020, that's gonna come to reality today. Like, how insane is that? And I'm not like really big on manifesting or anything. I more so lean on the idea that I think God provides for us and God has a plan for us. And I do think that this is all kind of laid out in a way that makes me think that, you know, He's behind this, because I found this vehicle with the panoramic sunroof and everything that I want, and it's like less than what I would have paid a couple of years ago. So like having that patience and just waiting and just believing that my time would come and just knowing that it's finally here is just so crazy, and it makes it so much more exciting and worthwhile in a way. And I'm so excited that I get to share this with you guys because truly, honest to God, I'm honestly so freaking grateful that I get to do this and that I get to make any kind of money by doing something that I love. But God knows, like, it's been a struggle at the same time, and I've made sacrifices along the way in order to get here. And so it's just nice to see that, like, I can kind of enjoy it in a sense, and that my hard work has just, you know, it's paid off. And thanks to you all for watching my videos and supporting me. I love you guys so much. I'm so grateful because I truly could not have done this without you all. That's why I have to share this. Like, that's why this is so exciting for me to share. Like, I'm sure that you guys don't think this, but I just have to clarify, like, I'm not sharing any of this to brag or to like throw anything in your face. If you're like me and you are also really wanting a car, but maybe, you know, right now it's just financially not possible, then hopefully this will inspire you, because I had to wait years to buy this car, but it's happening. And having belief in yourself and going for what you want, like, it can pay off. I'm so excited right now, but I'm probably gonna be so tired by the end of the night. It's brand new, what the heck? Yay, it's happening.
Temporary permit, it's good for 90 days.
It's 9 o'clock and I'm about to drive home in my car.
And you already lost the key.
Yeah, I didn't lose the key, I forgot the key. As you know, I bought a car and today I'm going to be showing you all of my favorite parts of my car, why I bought it, and going through a full car tour. Eee! I'm so excited.
Tú eres fría, nunca eras mía. Tú eras mía, no fuiste para mí, mí. Tú eres fría, nunca eras mía. Tú eras mía.
Welcome to my car tour. I recently bought a car. This is her. I haven't named her quite yet. I actually asked you all on Instagram what I should name her. So leave a comment down below what I should name her. I'm kind of between Linda, Luna, and Appa, but I want her to have a girl name, so let me know. But this is a 2024 Toyota RAV4 Hybrid XSE, and I love her. And I'm just gonna walk through real quick the things that I love about her the most. First of all, these side mirrors are so nice. Like, I've never had blinkers on the side mirrors, and I love them so much. Also, just look at the body. So cute, so beautiful. I love the black and the white combination. Also, the blacked out rims. Are you kidding me? So freaking cool. And then also the roof is all blacked out, and then it comes as well with these roof racks, and these are super nice, especially living in Oregon. I feel like it's important to have a car that has all-wheel drive and it's also a little bit rugged, which this car totally is. She's luxurious, she's rugged, she's cute. Some other features that I really like, I have to have my fob with me to show you all. Toyota has this on all of the new cars, but there's like 2 lines on each of the doors so that I could pretty much lock it just by holding the 2 lines on any of the 4 doors. And that's because I not only got the XSE package, but it also came with the technology upgrade, and that's one of the cool technology perks. And I'm a technology girly, so that just excites me. Also, I don't have to like look through my bag or my pockets for my key. As long as I'm wearing it on me, I can always just put my fingers behind the, ¿cómo se llama esto? The door handle, and it'll unlock just like that. And it only works if you have the fob on you. So if I don't have the fob on me, now if I try to do that, it doesn't unlock. Super cool. And alongside that, it's a Toyota safety feature, so it only unlocks the driver's door, not the other doors, just in case there's like a creep in the grocery lot that's like just waiting to jump into your car. It only unlocks the door that you unlock until, oh, I just locked the LOL, until you are ready to unlock the rest of the doors. But yeah, that's like one of the cool features from the outside. So I'm gonna turn on the car real quick, but the lights are just so cool, and it's a really bright day right now, so it might not be super easy to see. These LED lights are so bright. I mean, the car I was driving before, like 6 years ago, was a 2005 Honda Civic, and those lights were not bright whatsoever. So I'm so excited for this. It might seem like just a small thing. Also in 2024, they changed out the fog lights for these like LED accent lights, which I think they look really cool, and they add a little bit bit more rugged shape to the front area. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not a car girly, but I'm just trying to tell y'all what my favorite parts are. And of course, you can tell it's a hybrid because of the little blue accent on the Toyota emblem. Is that what it's called? Yeah, the Toyota emblem. Oh, let's go to the back so I can show you what I like. One of my favorite features from the back is, I don't even know what it's called, but like the tail lift gate feature, which you can just like swipe your leg and it'll open. So if you're like carrying a bunch of stuff, you can just... So cool. Also, don't mind the mess, but back here is pretty cool too if you want to come show them. It's a little bit dark. Inside the trunk is really nice as well. It has this little like shield or cover that you can pull back whenever, you know, you go to the mall or you park your car somewhere and you don't want people to see inside your trunk. So much space back here. And I did buy a trunk organizer and some other cute things to decorate my car with. So stay tuned if y'all want to see a little decorate and organize my new car with me, because that should be coming really soon. I'm just waiting for all the things to come in. But yeah, I got a trunk organizer and some things to put back here. But back here you can see like there's the JBL speakers, which this also came with because of the technology package. It came with all weather liners, which is super nice because it's like easy to clean. And then here on the side you could see a little like cargo area where you could put like your jumper cables or whatever you need, as well as this little cigarette lighter where you can plug it in as an adapter, and then this little LED lamp. So opening up the door, this one actually comes with memory seats, which I think is new for 2024. You know, it wasn't something like a make it or break it moment for me, but it's really cool that it has it, because every time that I get in my car, I can adjust it to make it easier for me to get in and out of the car. I'll show you guys that in a second. But those are these right here, or you could also obviously set one for yourself and set one for your partner as well. On the side, I can also adjust the mirrors, which pretty basic. But what I love about this door is that it's all this like soft tex leather, which is just so much easier to clean, and it feels really soft. It doesn't feel super hard, although there are still hard plastics, you know. I didn't get like a super luxury car, but for me this is just perfect. And if you look up close, it has this really pretty blue stitching, which on the photos I actually didn't think I was gonna like, but now that I have it, I think it's a perfect little pop of color, and my boyfriend was right because he always liked the blue stitching. One thing that I really loved about this car is just like the extra little cubby storage spots, and as you can see, I already have this little area where I put my Touchland Power Mist hand sanitizer. It's the best. You guys already know it smells so good and it fits there perfectly. Also in here, there's like ambient blue lighting that comes on at night and it looks really cool. All of these buttons right here, this adjusts the light on the display. This changes the view on the display. This is for the heated steering wheel. I'm not really sure what that is. It probably resets the odometer trip, which is what I was looking for earlier, so good to know. This is to open the trunk, and then the gas. So turning on the car, you can see what it looks like, and then you'll see that the display can be brightened, or I can also dim it using that little button on the side, and it dims and brightens both of the screens, if you can see. It's a little harder to tell during the day when it's sunny, and it might look a little bit blurry on camera, but I will say it looks nice and clear in here, and the glare doesn't get in the way whatsoever, which I was a little bit worried about, but I've tested it on a sunny day and it looks good. First of all, this interior makes me so happy. Listen, I am just like any other girl who loves like the light beige interior. I would love to have that, but I just knew I wanted to be a Toyota girly, and I don't know if y'all have seen their beige interior, but it's just not the vibe I'm going for, so I will look for that another day, maybe whenever I need like a future mom car. This is like the perfect, beautiful black interior car for me, and I'm so happy. This was my dream car since 2020, so this is just beautiful. But I have a heated steering wheel, which I've never had before, and I'm so excited to have that. All of the little gauge buttons are right here on the left. I can change the modes on the all digital display, the gauge cluster I think it's called. I've watched so many car tours, you guys, and I still don't remember the names to things. Correct me in the comments. But the left side is to control that. Also the volume for the music, as well as the Bluetooth button is there, and then on the right side it's called lane track assist, I believe. So like when you're driving, it'll help you kind of stay in the lines, or it'll like make a little sound to let you know that you're starting to move into the right lane or into the left lane. This is also where cruise control is. You can change the mode here on the radio, and then here's also where you would change the tracks for the music. But anyway, that's all the boring nooks and crannies, but my favorite part is this beautiful large display, so big, and it's so responsive. It's beautiful. I think it's 10.5 inches. I mostly like to, you know, have this screen on, and if you have Google Maps on, oh, not the music playing, it'll also pop up like your next direction here. So I really like this screen, but if I want to like split it, I can also have it like dual screen so that it can show me the map as well as the music here on the side. Another really cool feature is the digital rear view mirror, which honestly comes in handy whenever you have passengers in the car sitting in the back. Sometimes they might obstruct your view using your normal rear view mirror. So it's just nice to be able to easily flip it on and off. Also, the backup camera in this thing is so clean. Like everything looks so crisp and clear. You can see the bird's eye view as well in order to see your surroundings, like to make sure nobody's around your car before you get out. And you can also switch the view to use the camera in the front. Whenever parking or parallel parking, you can see how close you are to the curb. Like these are such useful features. In addition to that, a lot of cars have gotten rid of this knob, and I really like having a knob here, like having these for the climate control. This has dual climate control, and then there's also heated seats on both sides. There is off-road. This is like the off-road mode. I haven't had to use this yet, so I'm not quite sure. Honestly, always just on eco mode to try to save as much gas as possible. But back here, there's a USB-A, I believe, so that you can charge your phone. There's also a wireless charger, which is where I usually leave my phone at. And I have wireless Apple CarPlay, so I just leave my phone charging there, and then it just connects to the CarPlay, and it's perfect. Then down here is the emergency parking as well as the brake hold. I like using the brake hold whenever I'm at a stoplight where I know I'm going to be waiting for a bit. I also like that this actually has the shifter, like the physical shifter, and not just buttons, because girl, I don't know, I can't go from a 2005 to just pressing a button. Like I still need my little prindle, you know, to change the gears. So I love that. I love the fact that a RAV4 feels like classic, but it also brings in new technology. It's the perfect mix for me. So anyway, it also has these two cup holders. I will say you can't really fit two 16-ounce iced lattes in here because the lids kind of knock into each other, but I'm sure that I could get something to like help lift it up or whatever. It's not a huge deal, but just letting y'all know, if you're like always getting iced lattes with your boyfriend, then you might want to get some kind of adapter for this area. And then in the middle, again, this is not organized yet, like don't judge me, but right now I just have my wallet and an extra cable. In here, it's pretty spacious. There's a couple of USB-C ports, so there's tons of charging ports. I'm mostly excited about the trips that I'll take with family, with cousins, with friends, with my boyfriend, and I want this place to feel like homey and comfortable for everyone, whoever rides in my car. So it's really important for me for it to be functional, which is why I love the extra storage, the extra charging port, that it feels luxe, but it still feels like homey. It doesn't feel like luxury over the top. Storage in the front seat for the passenger is amazing. This is a huge selling point for me personally, and they can put their phones here, they could put their wallet here, their keys here, my lens cap here, like it all fits here. And obviously, like I want to keep it nice and empty so that way whenever I do have passengers, they could use it, you know, for their stuff. And I think it's really nice. So I also made sure to get a car with a panoramic sunroof. This was such a huge deal for me. Being an Oregon girly, knowing that I want to go on adventures, it's so important for me to have a panoramic sunroof. I love all the light that comes in. I like that I'm able to open it and let in a little bit of extra fresh air. It's just worth it for like the extra $500. Like just go for it, girl. Just treat yourself. So I knew that I really wanted this. This is the panoramic sunroof. So I'm gonna close it just to show you guys how it works. But these are the controls right here. When I press this button, it can like just crack open the sunroof, which is perfect. That's how I like to use it usually. And then this other button will close it if maybe it's like too sunny or you just don't want it open for whatever reason. And then to open it, you just hold it a couple seconds. And then to open the window, you just hold this button. And it only opens this much, I'm pretty sure, for like safety. But honestly, it's like the perfect amount to just be like chilling in your car and having it open. Personally, I don't like having a sunroof open when I'm driving because my hair gets pulled and it's just a mess. I don't like dealing with that. And I also have really bad allergies. So usually I like to have my windows closed and just have my AC on, or like have the sunroof just cracked in the back for a little extra ventilation. This is like perfect for me. Let's go to the back seat and I'll show you guys the view from there.
Hey baby, you're so beautiful.
Ooh, thank you, baby. this is the view from the back seat. You can see the sunroof. I just think it looks really cool. I love the big screen. You can still read it clearly from back here. So passengers can also see what song you're playing or like where you are on the map. There's ventilation for the back seats, as well as the 2 USB-C ports right there for passengers to charge their phones. So I obviously haven't spent like a ton of time back here because I'm usually passenger princess or driving my car. I think it's really comfortable, and I've already had like a little road trip with some of my cousins and they fell asleep in the back, and it's actually so comfortable back here. Like the sunroof is like bright but also nice and shaded in a way, and these seats are so soft. The soft text honestly comes in clutch. Back here there's a sleeve where you could put like a phone, your tablet, a wallet. It's not big enough, I don't think, to put like a large MacBook, but maybe like a small MacBook would fit back there. So back here you can actually recline the seats. So right now I think they're like seated pretty straight, but you can also recline them a little bit. But that way, if people are trying to like relax more and sleep, there's also like a nice little armrest. Very comfortable. This is literally my dream car. I feel so grateful and so blessed. Thank you all so much for watching me over the years and supporting me, because I truly could not have bought this car and gotten this far without all of your support. So thank you. My success is all of our successes. I just want you all to know how grateful I am, and I'm so excited for all the road trips and the places that I'll be able to film and bring you guys along now that I have a car for the first time in like 10 years. But also I'm so excited for the car decorating and organizing video I'm going to be working on, so make sure to stay tuned, turn on your post notifications so you don't miss that video, and also make sure you're following me on TikTok and Instagram, because I'm going to be filming more like short form videos, road trips, day in my life, so that I can share on there as well. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, because it really helps support my channel. Thank you all so much. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. I'm so grateful for all of you, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Not the transition.